and tonight's Western Valley Conference softball matchup between the Lawton-Bronson Eagles and the KPRV Panthers. Both Kingsley, Pearson, River Valley, and Lawton-Bronson Community Schools support the Conduct Counts program initiated by our state associations. Good sportsmanship is a priority at high school events. Negative comments and acts directed toward athletes, coaches, or officials are unacceptable in this educational environment. Be a good sport for your school and community. Let the players play. Let the coaches coach. Let the officials officiate. And let the spectators be positive. Please welcome the umpires for tonight's contest, Stan Wickstrom and Jason Ewell. Coaches for the visiting Eagles, head coach Travis Bender, assistant Amanda Sappingfield and Lexi Bender. Starting at shortstop, number 15, Addison Rubendahl. Third base, number 2, Avery Jenkins. Number 12, your right fielder, Aubrey Adams. Catching tonight, number 7, Emily Johns. Second base, number 3, Katie Heiss. Your pitcher, number 13, Kayla Jessen. Number 1, Jersey Dunnington, playing left field. Your DP, number 24, Bree Jessen. Center fielder, number 16, Sierra Hankey.
Thank you, ma'am.
And your flex playing first is number 5, Jordan Curtin. And now for your hometown KPRV Panthers. Junior center fielder, number 8, Maya Dossel. Right field tonight, junior, number 5, Elena Getch.
Second.
Number 13, freshman playing left field, Julia Howe.
Yes, sir.
Your senior tonight, shortstop, number 9, Georgia Howe. Junior, number 6, playing second base, Brooklyn Bielner.
Okay.
Catching behind the plate, sophomore, number 15, Ruby Thompson.
I did.
Third base
It shows
tonight,
that they're all on
junior,
there.
number 14,
Cherokee,
Addie Law.
Holzhauer, and the
Holzhauer.
score, and the
Number
rolling.
Yeah, it
4,
shows it on our
junior,
screen.
playing first base, Kinsey Beeson.
Okay.
Your DP, sophomore, number 1, Claire Pashak.
Okay, thanks. Anything else?
And pitching tonight, 8th grader,
Okay.
number 16, Caitlin Saglin.
Oh, yeah.
Head coaches tonight are Dean
All
Norris
right, we'll see ya.
and assistant coach Rob
Bye.
Hollinger,
Thank
Erica
you.
Bates, and Sammy Bates. Please stand and face center fielder, center field flag. Take your hats off, and we will be playing the national anthem.
Oh, welcome to beautiful Kingsley, Iowa. The Kingsley Pearson River Valley softball field here for this matchup between the KPRV Panthers and the Lawton-Bronson Eagles.
You just want to keep it running. You have to keep it running. I just said just mute it.
These two teams coming in here in the Western Valley Conference. The Eagles coming in with an 0-14 record, and the Panthers coming in at 7-6. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, and then we will be here for the first pitch.
Reset it. I would just get it going because it'll have to load.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
Welcome back to Kingsley, Iowa. This matchup between the Lawton-Bronson Eagles and the KPRV Panthers. Look at starting lineups for the Panthers. It's Maya Dossel in center, Elena Getch in right, Julia Howe in left, Georgia Howe playing shortstop, Brooklyn Bielner playing second base, Ruby Thompson catching, Addie Law at third, Kenzie Beeson at first. Claire Pashaw is the hitting player tonight, the designated player, and the flex is Caitlin Seglum. Seglum, just an 8th grader, pitching here at home tonight. And first pitch is in there for called strike 1. At the plate for the Lawton-Bronson Eagles, it's leadoff batter Addison Rubendahl. She is the shortstop. Second pitch in there, and fly ball out of play. Right over at our camera over there. Looks like it missed it. Again tonight, bringing in a second view so we can zoom in a little bit more on the batter and the pitcher. No balls, 2 strikes here to Addison Rubendahl. That one's up and away. Addison Rubendahl is a sophomore, 472 hitter. Here's a fly ball, shallow center, and going back and making the play from second base. It's Brooklyn Bielner making a play behind second on the grass. That ball kind of in no man's land. Good play by Brooklyn Bielner. Avery Jenkins at the plate now, third baseman. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Avery has a batting average of 143. Senior.
Yeah, when she comes out of the circle, we do.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Avery Jenkins. The 8th grader in the circle for the Panthers. That one's called strike 2. It's Caitlin Seglum. She's in the flex position tonight, pitching. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Throwing down to first is the catcher, Ruby Thompson, to complete the strikeout. Brings to the plate Aubrey Adams. She's the right fielder, number 12, 267 batting average. She's a freshman. And where did she hit it? I was looking
First
down.
base.
And grounds out to first base to end the top of the first. We'll be back in about 60 seconds.
When your hunger is flaring, the Backdraft in Holstein says bring it on. Kick things off with a spread of appetizers like wings, cheese balls, onion rings, or the famous armadillo eggs. For the kids, grab a grilled cheese, hot dog, or chicken strips. For the meat eaters, dig into their burgers, chicken sandwiches, pulled pork, steaks, or weekend prime rib special. Eating light? They have salads too. When your hunger is flaring, extinguish it at the Backdraft Bar and Grill in Holstein.
Boley Construction in Kingsley has been your demolition and excavation earth-moving specialists since 1970. They are also leaders in conservation work and proud to support the area communities. Boley Construction is also proud to be part of Kingsley and committed to Northwest Iowa. A business built on helping you build. So the next time you are thinking of starting your construction project, call the earth-moving specialists first at Boley Construction in Kingsley, 378-2364.
Welcome back to Kingsley. We're all happy here in Kingsley. Bottom of the first inning. The Eagles were retired in order in the top of the first. And now the home half will bring to the plate center fielder Maya Dossel. She's a junior, .472 batting average. Fun to watch out in center field. She is speedy. Steps in as a lefty. Hands separated on the bat a little. That one's outside for ball one. Pitching for the Eagles, it's junior Kayla Jessen. Kayla has pitched, she's got an 0-8 record, and opponent batting average is .257. With an ERA of 13, Maya Dossel draws a leadoff walk. Brings to the plate number 5, Elena Getch, the right fielder. First one's up and in for ball one. Elena Getch, a junior, batting .371. Right fielder, that one's in there for strike one. Dossel down to first base. On 1-1, let's see if coach gets aggressive. Ball two, and Dossel will stay at first. 2-1 the count, nobody out here, bottom of the first inning. Comes in there to even the count at 2-2. Julia Howe, the freshman, on deck. Julia with a .368 batting average. And Getch gets hit by pitch. She'll head on down to first and move Dossel to second. Julia Howe, left fielder, just a freshman, batting .368. First one is in there for called strike one. Senior sister Georgia Howe now in the on-deck circle. That one grazes Howe.
I don't know if that was a graze.
Looks like it might have got her pretty solid. With my headphones on, it just sounded like a graze, but must have been a little worse. It looks like it hurts down there. Georgia Howe with a bases loaded opportunity here. First one's in there for strike one. It's time for the senior grand salami time. Let's see what she's got. Big hit to the gap. It's going to be hits the fence in the air. 1 run will come in, 2 runs in, 3 in, and Howe standing at second base. Georgia Howe, the senior, empties them, and she's in with a stand-up double. That hit the left center fence in the air about, third of the way up the fence. Well struck line shot. Brings to the plate Brooklyn Bielner. Now the Panthers with a 3-0 lead. Bielner hits a ball to center field. Center fielder had it in her glove and dropped out. That's going to be a reach-on error for Bielner. Good play by the center fielder to come in on it. That's Sierra Hankey. Good play coming in on it, just couldn't squeeze it. So that'll go down as an ROE. It holds Howe. Here's a bunt foul by Ruby Thompson. Be strike one. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out here. Bottom of the first. That one goes to the backstop, and the runners will advance. Howe down to third, Bielner down to second. RBI opportunity here for Ruby Thompson. Ruby Thompson is a sophomore, batting .294. Here's a line out to the shortstop for the first out of the inning. Brings to the plate third baseman Addie Law. Boy, Addie Law had a nice game down in Ottawa, going 2 for 3 or 3 for 4, I can't remember, but struck the ball well, 2 for 3 in Ottawa. That one's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1 to Law, 1 out. That one is inside, pass ball, and a run will score. And that's Howe crossing the plate. And it's 4-0. Addie Law's a junior, .290 batting average. Here's a ball fouled out of play, bounces off the home dugout for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Addie Law. That one bounces to even the count at 2-2. Standing in the on-deck circle, it's number 4, Kinsey Beeson. Here's the 2-2 to Law from Jessen. Just misses to go full count. Full count pitch from Jessen. Misses inside. Addie Law draws a walk. Kinsey Beeson, first baseman's a junior. 143 average on the year. Batting in the 8 spot. Law will go down to second, uncontested. That one didn't miss by much, maybe up and away a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Kinsey Beeson, 1 RBI, 2 RBIs for Beeson. And brings the score to 6-0 in the bottom of the first. Brings to the plate Claire Pashaw, the sophomore. Batting in the 9 spot, 250 average. Takes strike 1. Here's a steal by Beeson down there. Stolen base. One ball, 1 strike here to Claire Pashaw. There's a ball hit towards first, and it'll bounce off the dugout. Going to get a roofing claim on that home dugout. One ball, 2 strikes to the 9-hitter with 1 out, Claire Pashaw. She's the designated player, which in softball means the hitter. That one bounces outside, low and away. Good hold by Pashaw. 2-2 the count. And Pshaw goes down. Is that looking, or did she swing? Went down looking, I believe. I was looking at my stat sheet. 2 outs. Panthers are back to the top of the order. Maya Dossel. That one's right down the middle for strike 1. Ball goes to the backstop. And Beeson is down to third base. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's up and away. Back to the backstop, and Beeson's in there. Kind of an awkward slide at home. A little bit of a hole in front of home plate already. And it takes the score 7-0 now with a 3-1 count on the leadoff batter, Maya Dossel. And Dossel draws a walk. It's her second walk of the game. Elena Getch back to the plate. Now with 2 outs. That one's in there for strike 1. I thought that was a strike, but it was a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Elena Getch. 2 outs. Speedy Dossel down on first. Haven't seen the Panthers steal much yet. My second game of the year watching, but boy, with Dossel's speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Getch. Pitch is away. And I'll throw down to first. Dossel back in plenty of time. That one bounces and Dossel goes. Down there safe, no slide. The shortstop had caught the ball and had her foot on the base, but didn't get no tag on her. So full count. Now Dossel in scoring position. Here's a ball fouled back into the seats. It's Thompson, dad, in the seats, making a catch. Yes, we see where Ruby gets it maybe. Full count. Dossel down at second. Getch at the plate. Facing Kayla Jessen. Here's the pitch. It's inside for ball 4. Brings to the plate Julia Howe. She was grazed by a pitch in her first at bat. And here's a timeout called by the Eagle team. They'll talk it over. Let's look at some standings while we're check this out here. All right, so in the Western Valley Conference, West Monona leading with a 15-2 in record. Woodbury Central with a 12-3 record. The Rams of MVO-ACOU 10-8. Kingsley Pearson sitting in there in 4th place with a 7-6 record. Then it's Westwood, Ridgeview, Ida Grove, Lawton, and Lawton after that. Panthers advance the bases while I had my head down. 1 ball, no strike here. Freshman Julia Howe with an RBI opportunity. Pitch is high for ball 2. Jessen thought that one was probably pretty good. One's outside to go 3-0. 2 outs here. Panthers have scored 7 so far in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. In there for strike. It's a good looking changeup on the inside corner from Jessen. A little bit of a drop to it. Here's the 3-1. That's high and inside for ball 4. It brings to the plate the senior, Georgia Howe. She hit the fence in the air last time. She has a chance for another grand slam here with bases loaded. That one's in there for strike 1. Howe kind of taken all the way on that first pitch, it looked like. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. Good snag there by Emily Johns, the catcher. One ball, one strike. One just misses inside. Howe hit the fence in the air in her first at bat for a double. 2-1 count now. That one hops to go 3-1. There's the pitch to Howe. She's going to draw a walk, and that's going to walk in a run. Brings to the plate Brooklyn Bielner for her second at bat of the game. Brooklyn reached on error. First at bat, flew out to center. Center fielder couldn't squeeze it. This one, 0-1. First one's in there for called strike 1. 2 outs, bases loaded. Chance for Bielner. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. Over to third for the force out. It'll go down as a 6-5 put out. To end the first inning. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Is your home missing something? Add style to your home with new furniture from Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa. Bedrooms, dining rooms, offices, living rooms. Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture has something stylish for every room in your home. Plus, you'll get the personal small town service that will make your furniture buying experience extra special. When you're looking for style with a small town flair, shop Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa.
Welcome back to Kingsley. 1 inning in the books. Panthers with an 8-0 lead over the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. The Eagles went 3 up, 3 down in the first. The Panthers batted through the order plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put 14 batters to the plate. Looking at these two teams, the Eagles, they have 3 seniors, 1 junior, 1 sophomore, 3 freshmen, and 2 8th graders. playing. That includes the flex and the DP players, so that's 10 players if you're doing the math. The Panthers go 1 senior, 5 juniors, 2 sophomore, 1 freshman, and 1 8th grader in their 10 players. First pitch misses for ball 1. At the plate, it's Emily Johns, number 4 batter, senior. Has a .448 average. She's the catcher. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count, nobody out, top of the second inning. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Saw John swing through 2 pitches here. Seglum has a little movement on that pitch. Here's a ground ball to shortstop. Off the glove of Howe. Not my job to score it. I think you could score it either way. Probably an ROE. We'll let the coach figure that out. Brings to the plate Katie Heiss, second baseman, senior, .258 average. Ground ball down first base, foul. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the second, Eagles. There's another foul ball hit to the right side. And Seglum has got Heiss down 0-2. 3 seniors for the Eagles. Katie Heiss is one of them. Batting in the 5 spot here. There's the pitch from Seglum. It's a good pitch up in the zone on 0-2. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch. Working inside. Fouled back. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Katie Heiss goes down swinging. It's the second K of the game for Seglum. Brings to the plate the pitcher, 13, Kayla Jessen. She's a junior. .212 batting average so far this year. That one's up and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hard shot down the right line. Foul. Out of play. Takes the count 1-1. This game for the KPRV Panthers put them a game closer to the Rams, who are sitting in third. That ball goes out to right field. A good backup out there by Elena Getch to hold Emily Johns at first. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. This misses high to go 3-1. Maple Valley sitting at 3rd place in the conference at 10-8. KPRV sitting at 7-6. Get them a game closer. It's a pretty good looking pitch. That's a ball turning towards the inside, a little bit of a screwball. Just misses inside for ball 4. Kayla Jessen draws a walk. Brings to the plate Jersey Dunnington, left field freshman. 241 average, first plate appearance tonight. That one's up. Eagles now with runners on first and second. Swung on and missed to even the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Here's a bunt. Lays it down nice. Over to first. Law makes the play. Nice play by Law to get the out. Lawton moves the runners. Gives up the out to move them. Successful bunt. Brings to the plate the designated player, Bree Jessen. 8th grader, 167 average. 8th grader versus 8th grader here. These two, Seglem in the circle, facing Bree Jessen. These two got another 4 years of facing each other after this. Here's a ground ball to shortstop. And the throw was high. Beeson had to come off the bag and jump to make the catch. And it'll go down. I think as another ROE is what I believe. Lawton is on the board. Brings to the plate 16, Sierra Handke. Center fielder. She's an 8th grader as well. Strike one. The pitch from Seglem. Up just a little. There's a throw down to third from Thompson. Law does a good job scooping up the one hopper. The Law just showed up here. I better behave. That pitch misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Seglem facing Sierra Handke. Another 8th grader versus 8th grader matchup. That one is away. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a strike called. Full count. Sierra Handke batting in the 9 spot. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and the 3rd out. We'll be back for the bottom of the 2nd in 60 seconds.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
The Kingsley Pearson Panthers have a strong legacy of success, just like the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency, located in downtown Kingsley. When you want personalized insurance, you can turn to Cole, Bart, Dave, Dotine, or Jessica at the Jim Harvey Agency. Personalized service, personalized products from a team of professionals you can trust. Call the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency in Kingsley today, 378-2830. Proud supporters of the Kingsley Pearson Panthers.
Welcome back to Kingsley, KPRV, with an 8-1 lead. Home half of the second inning coming up. Due up for the Panthers, it's Ruby Thompson, Addie Law, Kenzie Beeson. First up, the junior, Addie Law. Or wait a minute, that's not Addie. That's Ruby Thompson. Jessen still in the circle for the Eagles. Here's a hard hit ball to right center. Ruby Thompson on her way to second. She's going to be in for a stand-up double. Ruby Thompson with a big hit. A two-bagger. Now it brings to the plate number 14, Addie Law, with a Ruby Thompson down at second base. All right, courtesy runner for the catcher. Can't see a number. Anybody know the number? That's Jaden Dossel. Courtesy running for Ruby Thompson. Last name Dossel probably means wheels. Can run. Pitch misses up. Addie Law. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Law walked in her first plate appearance. 290 average. This is her second plate appearance of the night. Fouled back. 2-1. Farm work off in the distance. Here's a ball down the right field line. Foul. Wind blowing slightly out here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. For Addie Law, runner in scoring position. Good weight on that ball. It's in right field. It's going to be caught. Tagging is Dossel, and she'll move down to third base. So with 1 out, runner at third, it'll bring to the plate the junior first baseman, Kenzie Beeson. Beeson will square around, lays down a bunt down to third. Kind of bobbled the ball just a little bit there, and then had a play at third on Dossel. Dossel is in under it, safe. And it'll go down as a single for Beeson. Claire Pashaw at the plate. Pashaw will square around, pull it back, and down to first base goes Beeson, her second base. Oof. A lot going on up here. Not really.
I thought the law won.
1 ball, 1 strike. Claire Pashaw with 2 on. That one bounces. And Dossel, that ball didn't go to the fence. I heard Coach yell go. Dossel went. That ball got hung up around the umpire's feet and turned out to be an easy out for the catcher, Emily Johns. So 2 outs. Not sure what the count is on Pshaw. What is the count on Pshaw? 2 balls, 1 strike on Pshaw. 2-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, the umpire says. And here's a base hit. RBI for Pshaw. Nice line shot right over the shortstop. Top of the order. Maya Dossel squares around. Ball goes to the backstop. And Pshaw is down to second base.
It's one ball, 0 strikes.
That one's up and away for ball 2.
Strike?
That one's strike 2.
What?
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Maya Dossel, lefty. That one's outside. Pshaw will head on down to third base as that goes to the fence. Two and two the count. That one is, thought it was 2-2. It must have been 3-2. It is 3-2. Dossel's down there a pitch early. I think everybody's confused at the moment. All right, full count. Swing and a miss. That switches from a walk to a K. All right, after one complete, it's 9-1 KPRV with a lead over Lawton-Bronson. Be back in 60.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Kingsley Pearson River Valley Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back to Kingsley. KPRV 9-1 lead. My shirt took some damage during that break. Sody down the front of my shirt. First up for the Eagles is this top of the order. It's at 15, Addison Rubendahl. That one just misses in. The 8th grader Seglum still in the circle. Rubendahl, a sophomore, 472 average. one's away. Beautiful view from up here in the crow's nest, looking over the softball field out into the valley. 2-0, and that one's a strike for 2-1. That one misses away, 3-1. Seglum, the 8th grader, pitching to Ruby Thompson. Kinsey Beeson at first. It's Brooklyn Bielner at second tonight. Georgia Howe at short. Addie Law at third. Left field, it's Julia Howe. Center, Maya Dossel. There's a base hit. Hard base hit to the right center gap. Rounded it hard. But Rubendahl will stay at first. Nice hit there for Addison Rubendahl. Brings to the plate Avery Jenkins, third baseman, senior. Nobody out. The Eagles with a leadoff aboard. And here's a steal attempt in there, safe at second. That was a close play. Is that Stan Wazinski down there, umpiring out there? All over the call. He was right on top of it. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh and 2 to the number 2 hitter, Avery Jenkins. That one's up and in. Seglum making the glove pop pretty good. And just misses in. 2-2 the count. That one's just outside. Full count. Hope you're enjoying occasional alternate view from us. We added that this year. If you're not seeing it enough, text Amy Bailey. She'll take care of it. Here's a ground ball to second base. And a little flip over for the first out. Brooklyn Bielner with a nice play at second. That one's in there for strike 1. Aubrey Adams, a freshman now. This is the second time through the order for the Eagles. Aubrey, the 3 hitter. There's a ball fouled off out of play right. Oh and 2 for Seglum. Pitching to Aubrey Adams. That one is just high. Seglum seems to work the top of that zone quite a bit. One-two pitch coming. Ground ball to shortstop. Over to first for the out. Georgia Howe, the senior shortstop, makes the 6-3 put out. Brings to the plate the catcher, senior Emily Johns, number 4 hitter. Eagles did score a run, too, on that Aubrey Adams ground ball, bringing the score 9-2. Should be 0-1 the count. That ball right up the middle. Seglum good to get out of the way of that one. And that ball's hammered right up the middle for a base hit. Katie Heiss now at the plate, number 5 hitter. Senior, 258 average. Gonna have a runner for the catcher. That's number 18, I think, over there. Number is in there. That one hits her. Must have grazed her. Dead ball. Down to first base will go Katie Heiss, hit by pitch. Pitcher Kayla Jessen now in the batter's box. Looks like it's Haley Hewitt, the 8th grader, running down at second base for the catcher. Kayla Jessen walked her first at bat, 212 batting average. She's a junior. 2 outs. Home plate doesn't really like that screwball. It looks pretty good from my angle, but I'm sitting off to the side a little bit up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back for strike 2. So ground ball is shortstop over to first for the 3rd out. The Eagles get 1 in the top of the 3rd. KPRV leads 9-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
Welcome back to Kingsley, Iowa. KPRV home field. Sun kind of setting out there behind the clouds. Elena Getch, number 2 hitter at the plate. First one called strike 1. That one called a ball. You can tell by Jessen's expression a little bit when she Thinks it's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one bounces for ball 3. 3-1. That one's high. Getz draws a walk. She's on base all 3 times tonight. Hit by pitch, walk, and walk. Now it's Julia Howe. Julia's been hit by a pitch and walked as well. She'll square around, pull back. And Elena Getz is caught stealing. Thrown out by the senior, Emily Johns. Kind of disrupted the base down there. Girls are digging out the base plug. Probably going to go have to get the scoop. What do we have for snacks in Ottawa? Something different. We had like almonds and stuff.
Grandma Donna's
Snack tonight, it's Skittles up here for snacks.
Courtesy Grandma Donna.
It's not a ball game if you don't have snacks.
She always comes prepared. Me, not so much.
Kids are. And there comes the scoop out of the dugout, just like I predicted. Once it's filled in, it's hard to get it out of there.
I could invent something. Make myself some money off an invention. Oh, sorry.
And they got her going. Base is reset. Now with 1 out, and base is empty, Julia Howe. That should have been her second pitch she saw. What's the count? 1-1 or 0-2? 0-2 the count to Howe. Good change up. Howe just about chased it out into the other batter's box. Good hold. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just misses outside for ball 2. 2-2. 1 out. And here comes the 2-2 from Jessen. Swung on and fouled back. Got the lights on here. Sun kind of setting. Pretty good crowd in front of us. Panthers jumped out to an 8-0 lead after 1. Well, it's been pretty quiet here. Full count here to Julia Howe. Hard foul ball down the left side. Count remains full. That one bounces. Howe's down to first with a walk. Brings to the plate the senior Howe. Georgia. Georgia's had a double and a walk so far. It's in there for strike 1. One's inside for ball one. Ball two. That one's outside. Julie Howe will stay close to first. Hard hit, ground ball, left side foul. Howe draws a walk. That'll push her younger sister down to second and brings up Brooklyn Bielner. Three walks in a row for the Panthers. There's a hit by pitch. Bielner down to first. Bases loaded now for Ruby Thompson. Ruby Thompson, her last at bat, just hammered a ball to the right center gap. One hop to the plate. For ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. And that's a dead ball. The run will score. And Ruby Thompson is down to first with a hit by pitch. I wonder if that's an RHBP. RBI.
Sometimes I think you just throw out letters.
RBI, HBP.
LOL.
Addie Law. It's go time for Addie Law. Bases juiced, one out. I know the junior's strong enough to hit it out of here. The flag is gone still. That one's low. One ball, no strikes, one out. Addie Law. Up and away for ball two. There's a hard shot to shortstop. Makes the play. Misses the throw. Well, misses the catch at second. And 2 runs will score. Law is in there with a fielder's reach on air. Is this Kenzie Beeson at the plate? 4. Looks like a pinch runner down at first for Law. Didn't see a number. 24.
It's Blakely Gibbon.
Well, she's got wheels. She's down to second base, uncontested. 1 ball, no strikes. Beeson has had 2 singles tonight, 2 base hits. This her 3rd at bat. He's up in the count 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Panthers leading 12-2 now. Here's a hard hit to left field. Kiss it, good. Oh, it hit the top 3 feet of the fence. Give me something to get excited about here. 2 runs will score. I thought that ball was out of here off the bat. Looked really good.
1 run will score.
13-2.
Get your glasses adjusted.
Is the score. Kinsey Beeson in there with a double. Thought the runner at first.
One or two.
Two came in or one?
Thought bases were loaded. And Beeson's down at second. Weren't they loaded? All right, 2 balls, 1 strike here. It's Claire Pashaw. Claire has a strikeout and a single so far tonight. At 2-1 in the count now with a 1 out. Bases on runners on second and third, and that is a hard shot to third. Ricochets off the glove and all the way over to the fence. That's a base hit. That is a single base hit for Pashaw, and with a score 14-2, that's going to be a run rule for the KPRV Panthers over Lawton-Bronson Eagles. We'll take a 1-minute break, come back for a couple closing thoughts on this one.
The Ridge Senior Living in Holstein is an excellent solution for a relaxed, worry-free, independent lifestyle. The focus in independent living is maintaining your independence. You may choose to participate in any of our number of community activities, grab some popcorn, and enjoy a movie in our lovely theater. You may also choose to utilize our meal services, whichever suits you best. At the Ridge at Holstein, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones with excellent customer service. We invite you to stop by, say hi, and take a tour with us today.
Two hits.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back to Kingsley, Iowa, where KPRV has just defeated the Lawton-Bronson Eagles 14-2. Seglum, the 8th grader in the circle, gives up 2 hits, 3 Ks, 1 walk. Panthers did have a couple errors. And on the offensive side, the Panthers have 7 hits, 13 combined walks or hit by pitches to score 14 runs. That'll do it for us here in Kingsley tonight. We're back with you tomorrow night up at the baseball field. Who do we have tomorrow night? Who is it? It's KP versus, is it Mobile or Akron? Tomorrow's Akron? Tomorrow's Akron. So tomorrow we'll be up at the baseball field. And for the KP Akron Westfield battle, that'll be Akron ranked number 2 in the state versus KP. So that should be a good matchup for us tomorrow night. Well, 14-2 here. KPRV wins over Lawton-Bronson. For Matt Bubke and Amy Bailey, Fuller Digital Solutions, have a great night, everyone. get the other